Great news, guys. We're all gonna be rich. I know there were only 4 games on the NBA slate tonight, but we can't let that stop us from smacking the books around a little bit. We gotta do what we gotta do. But before we do anything, I need you to subscribe to this channel. It's the only way to keep up, and damn it, it might save your life or the life of one of your loved ones. That's just a fact. If you want to take it a step further, you can turn on the notifications when you subscribe. That way, you're guaranteed not to miss any of these plus money bangers. We're talking plus money bangers like Scotty Barnes over 8.5 rebounds plus 130 at ESPN Bet. I don't really get into the rebound streets like I used to, but I can still go hard in the paint if I have to. I feel like tonight is the perfect opportunity to do that. Keep in mind that this is an alt line. You could just play the over 7.5 rebounds at like minus 130, minus 140, but going for one more at plus money feels like the smart move here. Here's the thing. Scotty Barnes is an absolute glass eater these days. Sure, he might have taken the night off last time out against the Hawks, but that wasn't his fault. Emmanuel Quickley and Gary Trent were grabbing rebounds and hogging them all for some reason. I'm not sure what that was all about, but it was weird and it shouldn't have happened. In the 5 games prior to the Atlanta game, Scotty Barnes pulled down at least 9 boards in all of them. In fact, he went 10 plus in 4 of them, so if you want to do a little 10 plus rebounds, plus 220 at ESPN Bet, I'm not going to stop you. In fact, I might even retweet you if you send me the ticket. I'm that dedicated to getting the word out to the people. Honestly, I don't know if that Hawks game was due to opponent or whatever, but I do know that the Indiana Pacers are the type of team that could get us a splash game out of Scotty Barnes. Barnes has seen them twice this season, and he's gone for 12 plus rebounds in each game. One of those games was early in the season when the Raptors still had Pascal Siakam. That guy was known for hogging all the rebounds, so it's good that he's gone. More boards for Scotty. So for those wondering about a double-double, the best price I've seen is plus 145 at BetMGM. So if you want to go that route, you can. I just think the best way to do this is to go over 8.5 rebounds at ESPN Bet and just call it a night. That's honestly probably the best move, but the next move is the crown jewel of this episode. My God, is this a good one. Cam Thomas over 20.5 points plus 105 at ESPN Bet. The books are never going to see this coming. Everybody's going to be like, Slop, he hasn't done this in 2 games with this new coach. Let me tell you something about life. The key to life is patience, okay? We just have to wait for our set to roll in and then we pounce like champions. Guess what? That night is tonight. For starters, the first game with the new coach was against the Toronto Raptors and the Nets got blown out. It was their first game with the new coach. It's not their fault. Thomas still played 30 minutes and he dropped 19 points in that game. He was right there. Then, in the next game they had to play, it was against the Minnesota Timberwolves. That team has the #1 defensive efficiency in the NBA. It's like they have 6 guys on the floor sometimes. Do you realize how hard it is to score when you're playing 5-on-6? Thomas still hung 18 points on those dudes, and he played 35 minutes. That's like 35-40 points against a normal team that plays 5-on-5. Tonight, Thomas and the Nets are on the road in Memphis taking on the Grizzlies. Memphis has been demolished by injuries, and honestly, they look like a G League squad out there. Some of the guys don't even have their names sewn on their jerseys. It's kind of crazy. This is the exact type of team that Cam Thomas could easily baptize tonight. We just saw Terrence Mann go for 23 points against these dudes the other day. No disrespect to Terrence. My kids go to his basketball camps. They're awesome, but he doesn't drop 20 plus points very much. In fact, that was the only time he's done it this season. I still love you though, Terrence. My guess is tonight will be the night where Cam Thomas takes 20 plus shots and assumes the alpha role in Brooklyn. For that reason, if you want to go 25 plus points, plus 240 at FanDuel, you can go ahead and do that. Nobody here is going to stop you. In fact, if you wanted to be a real legend and go 30 plus points, plus 700 at FanDuel, people will talk about you for years. The choice is yours. I'll see you guys on the live stream later. Don't forget to turn on the notifications.